A meeting took place in Karen, DP's official residence. Bringing together what I hear was 135 or thereabouts members of parliament, both Senate and National Assembly, both elected and nominated, and a few other leaders. Something came out strongly, that they are no longer whispers. It is official. These members of parliament are members of UDA, including the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto. By their own statement, categorical, in broad daylight, that they are in UDA and not Jubilee. Asked when they will decamp and move out, as indeed they should, to honor the dictates of the law, they said they will move out when they want, reminding me of Ngugi wa Thiong'o's I'll marry when I want, with a beautiful Kikuyu title. So these guys will move out of Jubilee when they want. But in the meantime, they are in Jubilee via the payslip, but indeed, word and action, they are UDA. So now, I want to share this with them and Kenyans. First of all, it is immoral. Okay? It is to stare Kenyans in the eye and tell them you are stupid. It is disrespectful of Kenyans and the law that leaders of that caliber can tell the whole world in broad daylight that they don't mind breaking the law. The law counts for nothing, according to them. Nothing. That is bad. But now, I want to tell them this. You can be kicked out of parliament earlier than you plan to. You intend to embarrass President Uhuru Kenyatta and his government and occasion them pain by walking out en masse, some kind of stampede or exodus. But that can be brought earlier. Why are you so confident? The UDA brigade is so confident because attempts to remove people who are violating the political party's law has always been frustrated. First, it is kickstarted by a political party. And then the process of frustration through the inaction, laziness, ineptitude of the registrar political parties. The whole thing takes forever. But worse, they take solace in the fact that this attempt to kick you out of parliament, if you are Aisha Juma or wherever you are, will go nowhere. Because you are a Malala, you are a Osozi, you are a whoever it is, you go to court. And those are our courts. It will take forever. August will come even before the courts decide. And I want to ask Mother, I'm sorry, I have to call her Honorable Chief Justice Mother Koome. I have to tell you this. I love this country. Many people think I talk for Raila or Uhuru or Ruto. No. I love this country. And I talk from the bottom of my heart. And that's why I started this channel. Because of my love for this country. The judiciary must treat carefully. If you push the politicians in a third world country and you push them into disobeying the laws, all of us will pay for it. Don't push politicians. Do not enter into political wars. The judiciary, I hope somebody is listening and will tell Justice Mother Koome. Don't push yourself into politics. Politicians are a people of bad manners. But this is their game. Let them do it. Unless they are injuring the public, don't entertain. The Supreme Court of America never entertained when Al Gore was surely winning against Bush. In fact, the Supreme Court of the United States admonished the Supreme Court of Florida and told them, you need not have ordered for a recount. And they cited the strict timelines. Recently, Trump was not given a hearing by the judges, even those he had put in office. Because for the judiciary to interfere in politics, they may not see it as interference. You will create chaos. Right now, Uhuru is sitting with an advice to dissolve parliament. He hasn't done it. 6 judges have not been appointed. You are setting a trend that will be built on even by the next president and other presidents. Rarely interfere. What am I saying? Because I'm digressing. I'm saying that is what is giving the UDA faction comfort. Those 2 factors. But let me break these factors. Number 1, who tells you a political party must be the one to cite you for breach of the law? Because the law simply says, if you support the deals and actions and whatever of another political party, you shall be deemed to have resigned from your party. It's not like parliament where there's lack of quorum only when a member raises the speaker's attention. No, this is left like that. The registered political parties can wake up tomorrow from her slumber and cite you. And you lose your seat earlier than you thought. You can take it to courts. Mother Karua, I'm sorry about Mother Karua. Excuse me. Justice Mother Kome could be charting a new path. And she has said as much. She would want corruption cases to be dealt with quickly. That English word is a little difficult to pronounce. You see, she could then ask the judges, because this thing will be rendered irrelevant, of no consequence, if you drag, can you hear this case of all these MPs dismissed in the next 2 months? You could lose your seat. But that's not all. And now I come to the most dangerous one for you, UDA. EACC has said they will bite in next year. Certain categories of persons will not be cleared to run. You know why people are clear, why it was not easy to follow that chapter 6, which you have violated, you UDA people? Article 10, blatantly violated. Do you know why it was difficult to enforce chapter 6? The complications of Uhuru and the Ruto, they should have been the first not to be cleared. It would have caused chaos in the country. So the judiciary, IBC, both closed their eyes. Not one eye, both eyes, and let Uhuru and Ruto run. My friend, that may be a thing of the past. IBC may refuse to clear you because as a leader, you crossed the camp and continue to earn salaries illegally. That's enough ground for you not to be cleared. And the world will not stop. Heaven will not fall. Take it from me. Heaven will not fall. So I'm asking politicians to treat carefully, because heaven may not fall because 100 of you have not been cleared. Yes? Look at me in the eye. That could happen. Worse, supposing the political party, Jubilee, supposing the registrar initiate this move, and then you move to court. Supposing before that August, the court agrees with the registrar of political parties that indeed you violated the law. You violated the law by earning salaries, and yet you had jumped ship. And you have a couple of months or days before the clearance, you will not be cleared. So this morning I've said this. While our politicians have every right to play their games, and while I encourage the judiciary not to interfere, we must also encourage all Kenyans, especially leaders, to know they occupy an important position in society. If you are a member of parliament, do you know you are less than 500 Kenyans who run this country? Do you know you are among the less than 500 individuals, all of you including the judiciary? You don't get 500. That's not even 1% of the population. It's not even 0.1 of the population. Or people who not only decide what goes on in this country. what kind of life we live today. But you are among the 500 or less Kenyans who will decide the future of our children, the future of our grandchildren, the future of the born and the unborn. So as a member of parliament, don't just think you are playing games. Don't call yourself UDA and you are Jubilee and you are earning salaries. As a deputy president, don't call people rebels into a facility put up by Kenyans at great pain and cost. Maybe we are still paying the loans we borrowed to put up that current home. Don't show Kenyans you don't care. Don't play out such a bad manners in front of our children and grandchildren. They look upon you. They look up to you for inspiration and the confidence that this country is going somewhere. So I beseech you, next time you act as a member of parliament, know you are among the top 500 Kenyans who make decisions for this country today and tomorrow.